Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. I have not had a chance to play in a while, but I'm glad that I'm finally getting back to it. I'm probably only going to do 2 episodes tonight. I don't have a lot of time. It's already pretty late, and I got to go to bed at a decent time for work tomorrow. But yeah, I've been missing playing, so I wanted to get in at least a little bit of time. So let's see what we have to do. I don't really have a mission to do per se, so we're just kind of gonna explore town and hit everything here. And then... Ooh, we can go to the Temple of Eothas. That might be challenging though. And then we're going to head out of town. But for now, let's see what the town's got. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Bloodborne lately with Finnan and Jill, and that's really the only thing I've been playing at the moment. No, I've been setting up things for a possible Fallout 4 game. I have a fun idea involving mods and doing some ridiculous shit in that game, so hopefully that'll start up soon. Oh, here's one of those people that I can reach out for their souls and see their past. I'm not gonna read all these, I didn't even mean to click on that. But, yeah. Nothing here? I just gotta steal shit? Okay. But yeah, we're nearing the end of Bloodborne. That one will be over soon. Next time I can get Finnan to come over and play it, we'd like to continue Wolfenstein. That's been very fun, but, we have some audio stuff we need to work out with that one. But I really want to play more of it. I really like that game. And it's very stupid, and I want to play the co-op one that's coming out soon with Finnan, so we want to get through them. And if you're watching this, Finnan, which I know you are, maybe, because you're probably one of the few people that watch my videos right now, at this time of recording. We need to play some god dang, gosh darn, gosh dang it, damn it, Doomil. Wolfenstein. Okay, you know what? I think we're just gonna head to the Temple of Eothas, because that could be an interesting, fun little dungeon for us to do. We may get our asses kicked, but it's worth a try. Oh, I forgot to start my timer on this episode, so it's probably gonna cut out at a certain point. Without me without me knowing and being prepared for it.
I haven't been in here for, must be 5-6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
A rising sun and 3 dawn stars, the symbol of Eothas. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near. His features twist with pain.
Have a care, if you mean to go in.
He casts a quick look towards the door to his left.
This place is not so empty as I thought.
He angles a look up at Adir.
Paying your respects, Eothasian?
I think that's how I pronounce it. He manages a pained grin.
A little risky, isn't it? Think what the townsfolk would say.
Safer down here than up there. Even with the rats as big as they are. A faint edge of hostility belies Adir's playful tone.
This temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being what they are.
He groans and shifts position, wincing.
I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types either.
Wharton jerks his chin towards the deer.
Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it.
He regards you warily.
Maybe you'd have better luck.
Better luck with what? The man points a finger upward.
These ruins around us used to be a temple of Eothas, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over Deerwood, from Red Ceres even.
Not so much from Red Ceres these days.
Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone.
Is this really time for a history lesson? Wharton laughs and winces as it jostles his arm.
Just giving you the full story, is all. What I want is deeper inside the temple, where the priests lived. Lord Raedric had them killed, same as the poor bastards on that tree outside. The temple's been sealed up for years since, until just a short time ago. That's where I got involved. And you, now, I hope.
Wharton pauses to breathe a moment.
The priests, if you can find their remains, well, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial.
I have some questions first.
Yes?
Why can't you do this yourself?
Well, I tried. Only got a short way in before I got in over my head.
Wharton grimaces.
I haven't raised a blade in a long time. Turns out it isn't something you can just pick up again. But you look like you can handle yourself.
Who are you anyway? Wharton offers you a weak grin.
Name's Wharton. I've lived in Gilded Vale long enough to remember how grand it used to be.
He shrugs and looks away.
I used to help the temple sometimes. Bring supplies. That's all.
Won't Lord Raedric mind us digging around here?
I wouldn't go telling him about it. Lingering in these places, it's no good for anyone. But you do this quick and quiet, and we can do right by those priests without raising a fuss.
Any chance there's something down there worth a little more than some old bones? Wharton looks around.
Probably. Nobody's been through the place since it was sealed up. Well, apart from me. And I didn't touch anything. Any valuables in there? You get first crack at them. I only ask that you do this favor for me while you're at it.
I have no more questions.
Well then,
Wharton nods.
Then, what do you say?
I'll find them.
Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for long. So long, it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priest would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kind of secret chambers. Switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out. And take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some.
Hello.
Okay, well, we are in the first non-tutorial dungeon. This should be fun. I actually really like this. It's pretty, has some good, secrets in it. It's pretty challenging, too. I had a hard time with the bottom floor. My first playthrough. This parchment is worn and tattered, and the ink upon it faded. It is, in this time of hardship, must have just as much faith in ourselves. Sorry, I was having trouble reading that before it went away. For those of you that are interested in playing this game and you think the combat is a little annoying how it pauses every time you start up, you can change that in the settings. You can set it to pause and unpause pretty frequently on different things if you want. Which maybe I don't know, it's nice to have the starting pause. But maybe I'll change it to see what it's like. Let's try this. This will be interesting. Oh man, that wall. I wonder if it's a fake wall. The red-brown smears flake away under the toe of your boot. The nearby crystals light the cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles the metallic symbols beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers as if with summer heat. The very dust and air seems to pull together until a thin, glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Is anyone else seeing this? Your voice sparks movement. The spirit surges with a sudden blazing light, and in the next moment you are somewhere else, your mind assailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. You are in the chapter hall. Priests and the faithful have gathered in a great crowd, spilling into the hall. Bodies pressed against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. Someone has snuffed the candle and the room is dark, save for the podium lit from behind. Two people stand before it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says, but the rectrix stands calm, unmoved. Her strength will see you all through these dark times. You feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself from you with sudden, dizzying force, and you find yourself back before the ruined altar, swaying. The spirit fades as suddenly as it appeared. The face of the statue has had most of its features struck off along with portions of its hands.
That's it! That looks like it hurt.
Initiate's note. This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it is faded. You can make out a few patches of careful, tidy script. Is it as to the ritual floor? Rectrix Obrica says, "Redemption for even these. Orgotten struck the largest bell first, rather than second. The rest is illegible." So something bad happened here a long time ago.
Bullseye.
A letter home. Mother, I have asked Brother Edric to carry this letter to you, for he travels to New Haemar come morning. With him goes what coin I have, and I hope it will ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming. for I mean to follow in a few days' time. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish for you to worry, I do not feel it is safe to remain. I know Retrix Obrica will not approve, but the letter trails off here. I wonder if that man got out in time. Probably not. Come on, come on. Get the thing. Get the fucking... Ah. Oh, I hate this shit. Oh my god. There we go. Whoever sat here left in a hurry. Ink has tripped across the scrolls, obscuring its contents. The piles of furniture is branded with scorch marks.
I'll see what I can find.
That's how you find secrets. Okay. I was trying to remember how to figure out how to find secrets. You have to crouch. I'm gonna go back there and get that one, but I
I'll see what I
want
can
to check
find.
over here first. I think that may be the exit when you get to the very bottom. That.
Worth a look.
Ooh. Gonna save to be safe. Cool. I'm down for that.
Found something.
And we have a secret passage. But before we go in there, let's go check out the other room back here. I forgot to do that. Monsters of the Dreadfire Archipelago. Oh man, I cannot wait to play Deadfire. I hope these are all in that game. I mean, I'm pretty sure they will be, but that's going to be awesome. I also hope, or I know there's going to be, I also cannot wait for new outfits, new clothing options, and customization for my character, because that's the shit that I love in these games. Ah, fine sword. I may give that to a deer. To his grace I write to implore. The rest of this letter is crossed out in several places and then abandoned altogether. Adair Customs. Dunred Row. I forgot to take that book. Okay. These prayer scrolls are coated in thick layers of grime and dust.
I'll have it in no time.
Aha. A warhammer. Ooh. The Great Western Stag. Book of Verses. I'm sure someone will want to read all those. I'm sure I will eventually.
That's it!
I've read actually quite a few of them, but
Leave it to me!
I haven't gone through all of them just yet. I would like, I don't know, I would like more games to do what, I mean, not all games are as fucking popular as Elder Scrolls, but I would like the way Elder Scrolls Bethesda released like the Elder Scrolls lore books in real book form, which is really cool. Sorry, I just got a warning that my video that I was trying to upload did not upload. And that's annoying. Oh, I need to be doing something.
Keeping an eye out.
These clepstones are pocked with burrows and narrow crevices, claw marks and dung marks.
I'll take a peek.
Mark the passage of beasts. Okay, for anyone curious, I just went back and stealthily walked through there to see if I could find any more
Easy does it.
hidden things, but there was nothing, so I just cut it out.
For Eothas!
Oh, shit.
Damn it! We gotta take better care of Eothas.
Oops.
You're not getting through me.
Well, I need to be more careful of traps.
For Eothas!
A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is the sense within you of a powerful energy. It roils and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until the sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges toward and into you, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forgot to tie your sandals, and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late, again. The right's going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of the bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky and last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes and not the last. The lights fade, as does the memory, and when your eyes clear, the spirit is gone. I'm not going to read all those anymore because it's hard to read them really fast. I may read some of them, but I'm not going to read out all of them. I'm actually going to stop the video here, just so it does not cut off